I don't even know. Like, I don't really like know. Bun is better. I don't know what to do. Oh my word, you can see how messy my room is right now.
What you say now? What you say now? What you say now?
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Javia and this is Javia Jewel. Alright, I'm aware of the fact that I have not recorded a video in a hot second. I'm not gonna give you excuses. What I am gonna say is that I'm sorry. And I know I've said I'm sorry multiple times about like the whole, oh, I haven't been recording, but like I'm serious about it this time. Well, we don't know. But what I want to say is that I am more determined to post more regularly. Today is actually a very exciting thing that I am doing. It is a short film slash documentary, but not really because it's not that serious. But the video is going to be kind of like just me explaining, me and my family and one of my friends. We're going to be discussing how I got fat and then got confident. If you've never seen my face before, hi, welcome to the channel. It's great to have you. My name is Javia. It's a space that is safe. I hope to be like an older sister to you because I'm an older sister to literally everyone. So subscribe, and if you don't want to subscribe now, wait till the end of the video and then subscribe. Just stay and watch. The whole basis of this video is practically just me, my family, my friends exploring my literal battle with self-esteem and self-confidence, as to say. I have struggled with it. I've struggled with body dysmorphia. If you don't know what body dysmorphia is, anyone who's watching this, it's like practically the most simplified way is that how you see your body is not actually what your body looks like.
My age, I think it was in 2017 or 2018, and our parents were on vacation. I was watching TV, and I just heard like some whimpering like a puppy. I was like, what the heck is going on? And I was like, I don't care. And then I go into her room and I just hear like whimpering, like you know that cry that people make when they can't stop crying. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my, and then I just saw you on your floor, and I was like, you're fine 5 minutes ago when you were making me dinner, and you're like, why are you here? Get out. And I was like, I just heard someone crying. Are you okay? And then you were like, no, I'm not okay. Can't you see this?
Oh, wow.
And then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then she was, and then you asked me like, and then I asked you why you were crying, and then you were like, I'm fat. I'm so fat. I'm so freaking fat. And I was like, no, you're not fat. You're not fat. And
What is most disappointing, what annoys me the most, is that look at the dad of mine. Fine people. Hey, fine people. And then our daughter thinks that she's not. That gets to me. Not arrogant or anything, but I mean like really.
And I wanted to come on and just speak about how I got fat and then all of that disappeared. It sounds like, oh, she just, ate some cake and then, got confident. Like that's not what happened. But I want to go through it and I want to explore it and I want to explore my journey. A chubby child, like I've never been skinny. That's never been my journey. I've just always been big. I've always been big and I've always been tall. That's just it. When we go back, we can see like pictures of me as a baby and how like, I was a little chub monster just running around, a little chubby baby. As I got older, I kind of like shed the baby chub. Not older as in 13. Like when I got to 5, I like shed the baby chub. As I continued to grow, like I stayed on a consistent weight because I was doing swimming, I was an athlete, like doing all these things, and I was like a consistent weight. Okay, the next question is, can you remember a time I felt confident?
100%.
Okay.
The time when she was a bully.
Wow.
That's when she was really confident. Hopefully she can insert a video here.
Okay, what age was that? We have to tell the people
I can't remember how.
Birth till 9. I was confident.
13.
From birth. to probably 2011, or even to go up to 2012.
Yeah, I think even, yeah, probably up to
Because
2012, because by
She's
her,
always been confident
by her
from there.
13th birthday, we started picking up that she was
Yeah.
losing it. By her 13th birthday, we had at the party.
So,
So
like-
up to 13, you were very confident. You used to think you were like Beyonce, the singer. You had this face. I can do that.
In that consistency of my weight, I got injured from swimming. I've already spoken about that. Don't need to get into that. Okay. Injury happened. Then I stopped swimming for a while. Stopped swimming, and I'm a foodie. Okay, period. I love my food, and I was eating similar to how I was eating when I was training. And I was never really like, you know how they say athletes feed their bodies? I was eating trash when I was an athlete. I had no idea how to proper nutrition. I didn't know any of that. But I was still skinny, so no one cared. But when I stopped training, I was still eating the same way I was when I was training. So all that unhealthy stuff caught up with me and I gained weight.
I think one of the big moments is when she got injured from swimming and then stayed home and
then went back.
and needed to train, right?
And even
But
that day,
it
right?
looks as if it's that day she made up her mind she's not coming
Yeah,
back.
but one of the things about that day too was actually her costume. You remember? Her costume, she had put on weight, and her costume was tight. I remember picking her up, and she was like, she's never doing this again.
And then eventually I quit swimming. I wasn't just like training necessarily like to be a professional. I quit, and then I stopped exercising in general, like nothing. And I was still eating badly. Then in 2017, end of 2017, I decided, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm an athlete, baby. So I started exercising, and I started like figuring out nutrition and what's good for your body, what's not good for your body, what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat. Yeah, 2017, I started exercising. It was 15 minutes a day in the beginning, just 15 minutes of like, you know, all that stuff, the push-ups, the squats, just the basics. And then as I continued, I increased the time. My nutrition was going up. I was learning more, and I was in matric. I was starting matric, and you know, matric is stressful. So I started to lose weight even more just due to stress. And all of a sudden, I was skinny. Oh my word, I was skinny. And I'll get into this further, but I remember being so small that people would look at me and be like, wow, you've lost so much weight. And I would be like, me? Because I literally, and the sad thing is, when you struggle with body dysmorphia and all that stuff, I didn't see the weight loss in myself, but other people were telling me, and I loved that. I loved the you know, like the compliments of you're doing well, you've lost weight. Like that was so important to me. Like it became like a drug, and if I didn't get it, then I felt like, oh my word, I'm fat and ugly. I didn't enjoy that period of losing weight. All I did was cry. But over time, at the end of 2018, skinniest I've ever been. Like ever in my whole life. Just so skinny. 2019 came and I wasn't stressed anymore about school. I was still exercising, still eating right, but I wasn't stressed anymore. And like I feel like being in high school is different. Like your body does different stuff, because the second I left, I started to gain weight again. And it was like, okay, but I'm doing the exact same things I was doing when I was in matric, and I was shedding, but I was gaining weight. So I was like, oh my word, what is happening? Upset, just absolute like shambles, so sad. And now I've just been going through this limbo of gaining, losing, like we don't know, right? Then our good sis COVID came into the conversation. COVID-19 hit us. I just feel like everybody is bound to lose. I mean, everybody's bound to gain weight in a situation like this. You're at home all the time. You're not really doing much. Even if you are exercising, it's for like maybe 40 minutes a day. Even like for me at least, like 40 minutes a day. And then the rest of the day, you're like sitting on a couch eating chips. So of course, as you can see with my little chubby face, hey, my face is a whole lot more chubbier than it used to be. But I gained weight during this COVID-19 time. And scary, old Javia would have been crying herself to sleep. But as of right now, I feel so comfortable, confident, absolutely amazingly, fantastically fantastic. I feel so free. What about my self-confidence issues annoyed you the most?
The fact that you cry all the time.
Okay.
Not anymore now, it doesn't annoy me.
I think, well, care less about what other people think, because I think that's your biggest thing. I mean, I think it's a problem everyone has, but like,
But
yeah, for you personally, it's a lot, like,
Yeah.
it's a bit hectic. So I think just care less about what people think. Just do you, babes. You know what? You gotta live your life. At the end of the day, there are going to be haters. Okay, there are gonna be people who don't want to see you thriving. The people who are not gonna agree with you. People who are just not gonna be down for the vibes. But you just have to do you and keep at it. Okay.
I just feel like I've gotten to a place where I was hoping I would eventually, where I'm so grateful for my God body. Like the body that God has given me, I'm happy with it. The thing, I'm not saying that I'm losing track of my health. I'm still eating well, baby. I'm still exercising. I still take care of my body. But in taking care of my body, if my body chooses that today we're gonna be big and other days we're gonna be small, I'm fine with that. And that is a blessing from the Jehovah Jireh above. And I feel just more myself. If I am more confident in like a moment or an instant, how are you able to tell?
Your eyes light up.
You are so, you're more articulate than Queen Elizabeth, I would imagine. Like even the people who own the English language, when you're confident
You know the other
in
thing?
your element, like the English that pops out is like, okay.
And when you are more confident, she's also bossy.
Oh yeah, that's
Thank you very
which is not a
much.
bad thing, because that's you take control when you're more confident.
Like Instagram, I don't do Instagram that much because insecurity. I need to just rid myself of it. Just get rid of it. You know what I mean? TikTok, I'm going to be active on everything. You're going to get tired of seeing my face. But don't get tired. You love me, right? I'm kidding. Don't get tired of me, please.
I think, okay, firstly, probably putting out more content. Like via
1000%.
Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, like you definitely, I think you'd be more active on your socials. You could low-key be an influencer, low-key, even like a micro one. If you were there, you could. I really feel like you could do it.
I feel like I can do things now that I stopped myself from doing even when I was skinny.
I mean, first of all, you'll be a swimmer. That's like just starting right there. You'll still be in swimming. If you had all the confidence in the world, you.
Singing.
That was the second thing I thought of. I was like, you probably sing more. Or like, well, more publicly.
Terrifying. Or like, it's terrifying.
That were stolen, but you would have at least published that the one that you have now. Her business would have been up and going. Forget all the challenges and the issues.
All the other things
Yes.
around it. Yeah.
You would have.
Interestingly,
But all of them come together. They will not
I guess,
different.
yeah, true.
and
Yeah.
then so in essence, even right, your voice will be louder than it is now.
Which means that what this summarizes to be? You're sabotaging yourself.
Self-sabotage.
Periodic amen. Eh?
Like for example, I have areas on my body that I'm super self-conscious about. You wouldn't see me like take a picture of my like side profile. That would never happen. I'm very insecure about my arms. When I was skinny, still was. Stomach, when I was skinny, still was. But as of right now, I'm coming on here to just take that all away and be like, who cares? I'm an amazing person. I'm a healthy person. I'm probably more fit than the skinniest, most fittest person you think, you know. I mean, listen, I can do this now. and not be scared. I can do this now and not be scared. Let me go further back. This, 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 this. I have rolls. I have rolls on my back. I have my stomach. See, look at that. And I really hope when I'm editing that I don't edit this out, because but all these things that I used to be so ashamed of, I'm no longer giving them power to defeat me. And here's some tips actually for if you want to get more confidence. You need to change your mindset about your body. You need to change your mindset about like your body and like the kind of body you have, because the second you start to see like the beauty in yourself, it's just easier. So for example, I used to follow mostly like, you know, the Insta baddie, like body like this. But as of trying to change my mentality and see myself as beautiful, I've started following more just thick queens. All these people who are confident and comfortable in their bodies and you can't tell them anything. I just started following people like that who made my body feel normal. Like I see them on my feed and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Like that's what I think we all need to do. If you're struggling with the fact that you're black, following more black creators. If you're struggling with the fact that you're curvy and a bit more on the plus spectrum, then follow more people who are like that. It's like, allow yourself to see yourself as beautiful.
I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit for the good person that you are, because you really have such a beautiful heart and mind. And I don't think you see that enough, and that annoys me, because you're always like, well, and I'm like, no, stop. So many people suck in this world, but you don't.
If you had to give me advice on how to be more confident, what would it be?
How to be yourself.
You
Just
have-
be who you are.
You have everything you
Going for
need
you.
in the right proportions, irrespective of the fact that you might think, I mean, I know your head is big, but even the big head is in the right proportion for destiny.
You had to put that in there.
I
You
like to do
had to do it.
That's for me. I don't know what.
Yeah, but
You should just be myself.
she has to just be who she is.
Exactly.
Not who she thinks she is.
Yeah.
Who she really is.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. Be
Who you fully are, as just like as God, like Daddy said, just as God made you. You're fully and powerful, eh?
and at
like
no point-
physically powerful, emotionally powerful.
And at no
Jeez,
point,
you're blessed, my dear.
and at no point should you hold yourself back because of insecurities.
This is for me, this is for other people as well.
Yes.
So,
be yourself.
you're telling
There
me-
is no, you see, nobody can beat you at being you.
Yeah.
That is the
original.
best strategy.
And I'm not necessarily the most curvy. Like I'm not necessarily the most curvy. I'm awkwardly in between. But who cares? You know, at this point, who cares? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you are confident in what you have, no one's gonna question you. People will question you. I'm lying. People will say, "Oh my gosh, you're so unhealthy." Fatophobia. Like, if someone's fat, I don't even like to use the word fat, but fat used to be a trigger word for me. So now I'm trying to normalize the word fat. So if someone is bigger, the first instinct is that they're unhealthy. They don't take care of their bodies, whatever. And it's so stupid, because let me tell you, there are skinny people who all they do is drink Coke and eat chips, and nobody's saying anything because they're skinny, and you're not gonna say a word. But there's people like me who I eat salad, I eat vegetables and salmon. I love healthy food, and I'm like this, and I train almost every day. And I'm like this. So you can't tell me that my body is less justified or less healthy just because of the way you perceive health to look like. You stupid. Hope you guys have enjoyed this short film documentary about how I got fat and then I got confident. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm absolutely happy that I'm back. Feels like home. It's been an absolute pleasure, enjoyment, and excitement. That's what I say. To bless you guys with this face. Hit the subscribe button and the bell. Follow me on all my social medias. They will be in the outro. I do put my Instagram up because that is the main platform. But thank you so much. I really love and appreciate you guys, and stay blessed.